see. It's today. Wifey Cakes is off at work, but I did want to get some progress done on this, but I have on her world. But to have her world, I need to have her in it. But to broadcast on my Twitch, I've got to be part of it. So even though it's just me, we've got to have split screen. Kind of the same issue. She was playing a little bit last night with her twin, and then I took over and started helping build some stairs so she could get underground a bit more easily, explore that area in a more safe manner than what she's used to. But the result of that was we weren't broadcasting, and the only way to save it at that point was to put it, catch the last hour, and save it on, oh, what is it? The PS4's own media capture. We tried uploading it from there, but it goes straight to wife's YouTube channel, which is not what we're using for Sky Creative. We're using ours. So I'm going to have to transfer that from her section of the hard drive to an external hard drive. And then perhaps onto the computer, then to upload it to Sky Creative. That's the direction I want to go. Out west. Part of me wants to explore far more of this than I ought to. But then again, there's nothing out here. Might as well, while I have a map, kind of track as much of it as possible. Look like pufferfish. Wait a minute. I don't know what those are. I do, however, know that they guard those temples, the underwater temple things. And most of my playtime has been on my PS4 world, which was primarily on, well, let's say, what's the easy mode? No enemies. So I could so I would stop being attacked every instant I was playing the game. I mean, I'll walk into a shadow and creepers and skeletons and spiders jump out of it, and I don't have any weapons. I'm there just digging a hole, just trying to progress the statue I'm trying to build. Again, I have not posted that yet. I have some video clips I need to edit together, get that all assembled so you can see it. It'll happen eventually. I want to, so it's going to. Oh, okay. I'm checking my boat to see if I have a dog with me, but I don't. The dog is right here, next to the wifey cakes, because that's where I put my dog. I'm going to move her out of this building because there are sheep and the dog there. Yeah, that should calm that down from that end. So I'm not necessarily doing anything super special at the moment. I'm just headed west to go back to our trio of villages. And I think I need to play more with Wifey Cakes so she understands what she can do in the game and how to do it. Because telling her that she can do just about anything, build farms, plant crops, go catch animals, raise animals, build mansions and cave systems and all sorts of those things. I mean, I ask her what she wants to do. She has no idea, but she wants to go explore for coal and iron. And then I ask why she wants to go get those things, and she has no idea why. And I guess my goal is simply to give her a reason to go do those things. So I'm not going to get too adventurous on exploring things. Last time I did that, I ended up drowning. Not to drown. Leather cap. I can use more paper. And I don't need rotten flesh or potatoes. Air bubbles back. And drop. Anything interesting in here? Of course, there's a treasure map. I don't need to be doing much more than that. Trying to fill in a map that will honestly take forever. Instead, I'm just kind of exploring where this particular map goes. I expected this to run out. But it seems to keep going. Ah, wait. There's a path here. followed it inland to a new part of the map. As cool as that is, I don't really intend to jump down there. Just don't. Oh, I headed back into the other map. Yeah. Not my main intention here. In fact, I want to get back out to the open water, as this water is dangerous when night falls. Primarily skeletons. Be shot at. And while on a boat you are quick and can get away, it's just the nature of having skeletons so near. Thank you. Thank you to the water for blocking off and ending, so it forces me to go back the way I came. But there's also value to be had in maps, completed maps. I know the twins like to explore. The problem is they tend to carry their maps when they explore, and they just wander down holes to get ore and coal and all those sorts of things, and what ends up happening is they run across some mobs that take them out, and they want to go back and get all the things they lost. But then they don't know where they end up because they spawn in some random area. And they expect the other player to tell them where they're headed, where they need to go, when they didn't bother to make sure they knew where they were going. Thus resulting in arguments and fights and the whole scramble of get a map, tell me where I am. When effectively, they should be doing that for themselves. If they are going to go wander around, they need to be able to come to terms with the fact that they need to take some things that are essential to their survival, such as food and armor and weapons. And if they are going to be carrying valuables, either carry a chest to drop every once in a while and throw their things in, or make quick trips back to a base to drop those things off, so that if they die, the only thing that is lost are some tools and experience. Because otherwise, we get the bickering and fighting that we've heard in the previous few episodes. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that. That's just my take on what's happening with their adventuring. And honestly, everyone plays Minecraft differently. I've never done creative mode. The possibilities are so endless at that point that I just feel like I can't do what I want to do on it. I would much rather have a set of limitations. I feel that stimulates my creativity better. If I have something that says, well, you have to go out and collect all the materials that you build with on your own, rather than having them on a pallet that you can select and just start applying. Now that limits my ability to create, for the most part, whatever I want to do. But on the other hand, I feel like I come up with better ideas on what I want to do if I'm limited in what I can do. The whole reason I came up with a hole in my other world, in my world, was that I wanted... Am I off the map? I can't see. I am. I need to build another map. The whole reason I built a hole was I wanted to actually construct a statue. Now, how does building a hole line up with wanting to build a statue? Well, I wanted to build a massive statue. That's not what I do. Well, the statue I wanted to build, I actually wanted to range upwards of 256 blocks. And as you might know, 256 blocks is from bedrock to the highest point you can reach in Minecraft. Is it a spider? Looks like. But to build a statue of that scale, I need to have some area cleared out. It's also going to be roughly 60 blocks under sea level. Another problem I had was that I created my world on an extreme terrain map. I love the way extreme terrain looks. I will never do another extreme terrain map again, because this map looks just fine. The Wifey Cakes world looks just fine without the extreme terrain. There's plenty of things to go explore and wander around. You have some incredible views, odd formations. But you don't hit these points every few feet where you can't climb an obstacle. Whereas with extreme terrain, every few feet you have either this massive mountain you've got to climb, or this massive valley you've got to descend. It makes it very hard to explore. It makes it very hard to want to do anything. And so much of what I've done in my world is very centralized. I've only recently started to explore the wider world, and that is a chore on extreme terrain, I tell you what, the best I can do most of the time is a straight line here or there. Now with extreme terrain, I don't recall having so much open water as this world seems to have already. Though there's a fair share of it. And also with extreme terrain, you don't get the odd massive peak like that. They're all odd massive peaks. Though, to be honest, I don't know if I want to start a new world. I'm going to be in a new map, aren't I? Do I have this map anywhere else? Doesn't look like. Wait, is that me? That is me. Okay. I don't have to make a new map for this. I already have one. I did not intend to make this an exploration episode. I actually intended to head to our triple villages so I can continue building that staircase downwards into the depths of the underground for the wifey cakes, because she wants to explore but doesn't really know how or want to, or I can give her options, I guess. It doesn't hurt to have more maps, I guess. Broader maps. Built-in maps. I forgot about witches. Witches are not nice either. There was one back there. I don't know if you saw her, but there was. There's slime all over the place. Yeah, there's a lot of ocean here. I don't know if it's ocean I want to go exploring. I spent all night just going off in this direction when I really should just... Oh. I wish there was a way to mark these things. Underwater temples, pillager towers, villages, mansions. I wish there were a better way, or an actual way of marking these on the map. I wasn't that far away from one. This one. Just a few minutes ago when I was on the other side. Though I'm not going to hang around. I guess I could review these videos and try and find them, but that's not my goal here either.